right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Joseline'S Cabaret, Texas. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we're kicking it off with the ladies arriving at Area 29. They getting dressed. Tonight is the kickoff night for the cabaret. The outfits, let me just say this, chef's kiss, baby. They were so cute. All the ladies look good. The hat with the danglies, I need one. I want one. Joseline, put the link in your bio. Let me go buy one because, yes, I love them. They get on stage, and we just going to go through like a little playlist real quick and talk about each performance and the highlights, y'all. They open it up with the Domino. Lexi, she basically is a star. She goes around, hits all the girls on the booty. I guess they activate each girl. It's super cute. I think that the ladies did great. Everybody looked in sync. They look good. One thing about Joseline and these cabaret performances, baby, I want to go to one. She has came such a long way. It looks so professional, and I can actually see her vision. Like, at first, it just was like, okay, Joseline, what you doing? You just got a whole lot of girls up here doing a bunch of stripping and shit while you performing. But no, it is really put together like a cabaret at this point, like a real deal one. And I love that for her. You got Ocean. She pole danced to My Jig Is Up. And I said it. I said Ocean's had to be fat on the pole or something because, baby, she can't dance choreography worth a damn. She be looking every which way but crazy when they be doing them dances. But the girl did okay on the pole. She wasn't the best, but she did good. Lauderdale Ho, that was the next one. Doon Cha Cha. Most of the girls performed it, not all of them, but for the most part, they look great. Nick, she had a solo for You in the Wrong Place. That's my song, y'all. You in the Wrong Place. I love it. Joseline be bopping. That's another thing to be shocking me. She be having hit after hit after hit. Like, Joseline ought to be on the charts at this point because Joseline really be having hits when it comes to this music stuff. I ain't even gonna hold you. Nick's solo was fire. I think she killed it. The next one was I Wanna Be With You. I think most of the girls, who all performed on that one? I can't even remember if it was just them or if it was Joseline by herself. And then it was I Drop Your Ass on Your Ass. Okay, and then you get a whole long show. It's a whole lot of performances that they had in her. The whole time I'm thinking they just was practicing for Domino and doing cha-cha. Baby, they got a whole show that they running throughout her. I'm not even mad. My girl Envy come up. I said this, y'all. I said it when Envy first went and did that fire trick. I said it would be a dope scene or a dope segment for her to have her own little solo where she doing the coochie tricks. Now, I wouldn't be sticking no candle wax, none of that down in my pocket, my hot pocket. But kudos to you, girl. She got her own little solo in Ghetto Fantasy. It was the perfect song, honestly, for her to do that, for real. And then Joseline did Do It Like It Should Be Day by herself. Honey, when them titties came out, you knew she was finna show out, okay? Joseline, that's how she basically ended off the show, and it was the perfect song to close down the show. All in all, baby, the cabaret show was all that. I started looking for tickets, for real, because I'm going to one. You ain't finna tell me I ain't in the cabaret when I'm in there. Domino, period. After the show, the ladies arrive at the Elimination dinner. They all sitting around at the table. Everybody happy and in good spirits, except for the fact that they think somebody finna have to go home. Joseline get there. And baby, when I tell you, she don't waste no time. She starts asking them, who do they think need to go home? They kind of caught off guard, but one thing about it, when she first asked them, most of them are like, they don't know who would go home because they so proud of each other. Everybody did so good. They still basking in the glow of sisterhood. No, ma'am. You over here with Joseline Hernandez, she finna break that shit up real quick. She started talking. I don't even know what she started talking about, but basically she calls out Drea for throwing the first punch of the season. And then it kind of segue. It's like you think she having a little inside joke, but that's the thing with Joseline, baby. You just really don't never know because it's like they having like a little inside joke about her throwing the first punch. But then Joseline asked her why she keep telling her that certain people are not there for her. You told me 3 times yesterday. You come up to me and you're starting to get on my damn nerves. I tell you, Drea. You come up to me 3 times and you tell me that these people, they're not here for the right reason. Why the fuck you keep telling me that? Joseline just go clean out, baby. Caught me off guard. I said, what? Excuse me? Poor Drea just be sitting there looking like she just don't know what to do half the time. But baby, you opened your mouth and you started it, so now you got to finish it. Joseline basically forced her to call out who she was talking about. She looked over and say Erica and Dez, but she called Dez Barbie. And she's like, well, why you think it's them? And Drea's like, well, because I think that they're here for their brand. Baby, when Joseline asked Erica what she thought about it, what do you think about that? Erica gagged her. She said, what is my brand? Drea couldn't even tell her what the fuck the brand is. And that's the kind of stuff that be making people think, Drea, that you be just doing stuff for show. Like, that you just be doing stuff just to be vindictive and to try to get people eliminated. And the thing about it is, it's a game. It's $50,000 on the line. I'm not mad at you for doing it, but just be upfront about it. I don't like Oceans at all, but one thing about Ocean, she's going to be vocal and she's going to say what she got to say to that person. As much as I can't stand her, I got to respect that about her. And that ain't what you doing. And I guess that's why Joseline got pissed off. Next thing you know, it go from Erica and Dez to everybody on the right of Joseline ain't there for the right reasons. And on the right of Joseline, you got Lexi, Isis, Neek, Russian, Dez, Henny, and Rose. And see, that I don't understand why she even thought that was going to fly. Because one thing about Isis and Neek, I'm going to even say Lexi now, and Henny and Rose, all they do is dance. Like, they be on here dancing, and I think they dance in real life. They haven't shown no type of motive to be on here for anything else. So it's like, why are you saying that about them, about so many people? And when they speak up and say, you know, you saying that to her, going behind our back, makes it look like you being vindictive. Joseline, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I tell you. That's why you get on my damn nerves, because you're being vindictive, because you should have said it to their face. Why the hell you didn't say it to their face? Baby, Drea must have been rubbing Joseline all kinds of wrong way, because she even bring up Danny. You sit here, you get your friend into a lot of shit, and then she have to come behind you, and she have to fight your battles, and then what happened? And then you don't even take off of her in the back end, and she be in a whole lot of stuff because of you. Baby, Danny done start crying. I said, what? Why she done broke out in tears? But I guess she said that she feels like she is always fighting Drea battles. In the confessional, she said that she cried because she felt like she know ain't nobody really coming for her to save her. And it makes me feel like, damn, so why do you be going so hard for Drea when Drea gets you in some shit? Like, why do you be doing that if you know deep down in your heart that Andrea ain't gonna do the same for you? And I knew that on that episode where where y'all was in that big ass brawl in the kitchen or wherever the hell y'all was, and Andrea took off running as y'all was fighting. It was crazy. Joseline called her all kind of sucker bitches. I said sucker bitch. Damn, she looked at, and I mean, she called it hard too. You a sucker bitch. That's what you are. You a sucker ass bitch. To Drea just sitting there with that lip poked out. She got a way of looking so childlike. It's real crazy. Joseline asked why the ladies don't like Hennessy, and Nick speak up first, and she said that the reason she don't like her is because it stemmed from the whole fight with Envy and Hennessy, which I didn't understand. When they played the clip back, I still don't understand why the hell you mad. I guess because Envy was the one fighting her. I guess it was because you saying that you felt like you were going against her with the whole Henny and Rose situation with their friendship. I don't really know what stemmed Neek to not like Hennessy so much, for real. Hennessy come right back at her and say Neek don't know how to mind her damn business, which I agree with. And Neek, the thing about it is, Hennessy called you out and she was like, you think you run everything, and you probably the one that came up with that whole song, and you sitting up here like, well, it wasn't me that came up with it. It wasn't. And it wasn't. It ended up being Russian, and whole tacky ass. But at the same time, even though you didn't come up with it, you participated in it. It was a bunch of lame shit, and you participated in it. You spent your time learning a damn dance, going to buy pads and tampons and all of that kind of stuff to antagonize somebody else that actually stood over there and looked like she didn't even give a damn the whole time. So, yeah, you were worried about her. You was worried about her enough to do all that. They going back and forth. Next thing you know, Hennessy done threw a drink in Neek. And Russian jumps up and fights her. She said that most of the liquor got in her eye, which I don't believe. I think that Russian, you just wanted an excuse to jump into Neek fight like you always do. You stay jumping in something too. If Neek can't mind her business, then Russian can't mind hers to hell either, because she always in some shit when it comes to Neek. The fight don't last long. That's the thing about throwing that motherfucking liquor. You got to be careful, because then everything gets slippery. Now y'all over here sliding everywhere. Neek got chairs trying to throw them. all kind of shit. Security is slipping. Y'all sliding every damn where. Out of nowhere, Ocean start arguing with Hennessy. She telling her, she over her hollering at the top of her lungs with this black ass eye. Your pussy stink. Everybody says your pussy stink. Okay, we done figured that out, Oceans. You not telling us nothing at this point that none of us know. We done all figured out that Henny got BV or something because her coochie is stinking. It's becoming an easy read at this point. I'm tired of it. Russian apologized to Joseline. And she asked Hennessy who she want to fight. Oceans end up jumping in yet again, screaming. I don't understand what the hell she doing all this hollering for. And this is exactly why your eyes end up black like a raccoon. Because you don't know how to sit the hell down somewhere yourself. You the third one always in some shit in somebody's business. Now, Nick done went and got her Zeus fighting shirt on. She come back out for round 2. What I tell y'all about that ground gets slippery. Y'all get ready to go up and fight her and Hennessy. Hennessy falls straight on her damn back as soon as the fight starts. But what I'm going to say is they briefly break it up. But when they go for the next round, Hennessy get Nick down on that ground and start pounding on her head. Baby, Nick, you lost real bad right there. You lost real bad. Russian might have got her when she fought her. But Nick, you did not win that, baby. I'm sorry to tell you. They break it up. Nick is steadily hollering and cussing out Hennessy over and over again, to the point where everybody's getting irritated with Nick ass. They sit down at the table. They trying to tell her to be quiet. I think Lexi was so irritated. She was like, girl, it's over. Jocelyn, you got the flow. Nick, no, it's not over. It's not over until Jocelyn tell me that it's over. Then it'll be over. Girl, Jocelyn can't say nothing at this point because we can't get over you hollering at every damn body. Be quiet for 2 minutes. It's over. You got whooped. You done take your ass whooping and go on about your business. That's it, and that's all. Jocelyn tell them that it's only 9 of them that's going to go on tour. And out of nowhere, she asked Lexi what she going to do if she eliminate her. And my whole thing of it is, Jocelyn, what the hell do you expect this woman to say? Now, see, you'll be mad and trying to cuss her out if she say, shit, I'm going to go back doing what the fuck I've been doing. With her country ass. I'm going to go on back and I'm going to be rapping and I'm going to be performing. Shit, it ain't going to hurt me none. Like, I feel like that's what Lexi want to say. And Jocelyn feel it. Jocelyn is intimidated by Lexi for some reason, I feel like. Because even when Lexi was just like, I mean, you feel me? Ain't no bitch going to send me home. And now, of course, if you tell me to go home, that's a different story. But it is what it is. Jocelyn, why is you so confident? Why is you so confident? Then the woman can't have confidence. And this is coming from the Puerto Rican princess, honey. You march around here like you got all the damn confidence in the world. Why is it a bad thing that another woman feel the same way? She feel like ain't nobody touching her. Period, point blank. And the thing about it is, you hate that Lexi got a little bit of motion. But, like, really, what is it that you expecting this girl to say? She even asked the ladies who want Lexi to go home, which is crazy. A few of them raised their hands, but Oceans definitely speak up and say that she feel like Lexi should go home. They get the arguing back and forth, which I feel like, you know, Oceans, you doing all these sob speeches. All of this shit is your fault. You came on her die hard, riding for Jocelyn, no matter what, fighting for her episode 1 when didn't nobody even have no problems with nobody. You done made your bed. Like, you need to lie in it. If she don't choose you, she don't choose you. But you keep on doing all of it. Jocelyn, I'm tired of being here and my eye looking like this for people who don't want to be here. How do you know people don't want to be here just because they ain't over here doing all this fighting and having their eye blew up like a damn bubble just because, like you, like that don't mean that nobody want to be here any more than you do just because they not out here crashing out behind Jocelyn, somebody who will turn around and call you a sucker bitch in a drop of a dime. Don't matter what you done did, how much you done rolled for her or not, she will turn around and cuss you the hell out for filth. And you sitting up doing the most for her. You ain't even got chose for the cabaret yet. You need to really calm down for real. Jocelyn the next day, Jocelyn tells him she's not gonna pick nobody tonight. All the girls is like, oh my God, are you serious? She making them wait for elimination for the next day. She called Ricardo the next day. She in the car. And she basically asking Ricardo, it was a quick scene about who was like his favorites. What did he think of the performance? He say that Danny, Drea, and Raven were his favorite girls. And I didn't see Danny or Drea for real, but I did see Raven getting it on that stage. And for Raven to be so goofy most of the time, the girl can dance. And she's so cute, you know, and she has such a unique look. So I was happy that he said Raven when he called out his favorites. The next day, the ladies waiting outside. Jocelyn got these bitches waiting on a text message to let them know if they done made the cabaret. Girl, bye. I can't. Got them standing outside looking crazy. All of them got their phones in their hands. It's set up like a mug. Lexi already looking like she knows she ain't gonna get chose. She got a stank nasty mug on, baby. I'm gonna tell you. The texts start coming in one by one. Danny gets the first text, which didn't shock me at all. Envy, which did shock me, got the next text. I just knew she wasn't gonna pick Envy, y'all. Jocelyn done fooled us because apparently the flyer that she done been having going around that everybody thought was the girls that was gonna be in the cabaret ain't in the first place. It's just, I guess, advertising from some of the girls that's on the show. Because Envy wasn't on there, and Envy definitely was the second one that got picked. Erica, she get a text. Raven, Hennessy, and Rose get their text. Ocean's ass. Ugh. She get her text. I ain't even gonna keep talking about him. Drea, she's second to last. She get her text, and the last text to come through is Fanique. I ain't gonna say I'm not happy with the choices. I ain't gonna even say it's nobody that I wish would have got chose that didn't. Actually, yes, I am. I wish Lexi would have got chose because Lexi worked hard to be there, and Jocelyn not picking her, I feel like it's just really intimidation, honestly. The girls do their exit interviews. You got Diamond, she going home. Isis, Lexi, Dez, and Russian. I don't like Russian. I'm gonna tell you, them wigs, baby. And let me tell you, I wear me a good synthetic blend every now and again. I really do. But baby, them stiff ass wigs that girl had on all season. That's why you was mad all season right there, cause you just knew you wasn't up to par. You can go ahead and let it be known. Isis is walking past on her way out, and she stop and threaten Drea and say, I feel like you had something to do with this, and you lucky I don't slap the shit out of you. Oh, I gagged. I said, no, she didn't. Okay, wow. So the ladies, they boarding the Sprinter. All the girls that made the cabaret, they getting ready to go. As they getting ready to leave, Drea's on a bus telling the girls that Isis just threatened her. Baby, I don't know. I guess Isis said, fuck all this. I'm about to go in. And she came, and it ends off, you don't see her run up, but you hear all the commotion. And when it starts next episode, you see that they had to pull her back. So I guess she ran down on that bus on Drea, honey. I don't know how she got to it, because I think Drea was a few seats back. But I can't wait to see next week to find out. Y'all get down in the comments to let me know what y'all thought about the cabaret performance. I loved it. What y'all think about the girls that she chose? Is it anybody that she didn't choose that y'all wanted to see? Or is it people on there that y'all wish that she would have got rid of? Ocean's ass. I can't stand her. But make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.